Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. The Yanks aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Tristan Hodge will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Number 20.
So digging in now, Nino Reyes. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. Home run number 52 for him thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
In now, Tony Reyes.
The second baseman, Tony.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. And a splitter is over for a called 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
Coming to the plate now, Sidney Davidson is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Gardner is right there, 1 down. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
I'm really hoping to see Mark Trumbo turn it around. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. At the plate, Trey Mancini looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Paxton has his sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Mackenzie Tomlinson.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hodge has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
MLBThe, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Saunders.
Now batting, Keith Saunders. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Here's Mark Trumbo now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Adios, pelota.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Striding in once again, Nino Reese. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This one is launched. Look at this. Adios, pelota. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Line hard to the left side. Foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
This guy's been due. He really needed that one.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Stepping in, Pedro Severino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for one. To Encarnacion, who's got it. And that retires the side. Orioles down on just 4. So striding in.
Leading off for the Yankees.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Sidney Davidson goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Gardner.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. So stepping in, Richie Martin. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. In now for the O's, Jace Peterson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Peterson stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Paxton's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Popped him up. Encarnacion near the first base bag. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in, Heath Saunders.
The shortstop, Heath Saunders.
First pitch of the at-bat. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1 to the left side, but it's well foul. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
The 0-2 delivery. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The catcher,
First offering on its way.
Roma.
And ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Ready with the 0-2. And he's going to add to the... So coming to the plate, Mark Trumbo as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. High in the air out to center field. Gardner, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ Stewart. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Gardner. But the left fielder calls him. Digging in once again, Nino Reese. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Ready for another shot now, Tony Reese.
The second baseman, Tony Reese.
Now here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next for New York, Gio Urshela.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gio Urshela.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Striding in, Sidney Davidson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb.
And another. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. Just a tick behind for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting. Catcher.
Settling in now, Pedro Severino.
Severino.
Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Pedro Severino becomes out number 2 this inning. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And he's got another one here. David Hess is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Stepping up now, Mackenzie Tomlinson. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike. Two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped straight up, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Adios, pelota. Here's Brett Gardner now.
The center fielder, number 11. Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one. And he's behind 0-1, and maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Mancini has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Heath Saunders.
Standing in now, Heath Saunders, sent out to straightaway center field. Stewart is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over.
7th inning stretch. Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jay Peterson.
Into the box, Jace Peterson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. In now, Trey Mancini. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Romine over to his right, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get.
And we'll have to leave.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Mullins ranging forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The left fielder, number 20, Nino Reese.
Into the box now, Nino Reese. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, MLBThe, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the.
A swing and a miss. Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr.
Orioles.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. In now, DJ Stewart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he struck him out.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gio Urshela.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. Hammered the other way to deep right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Now batting, number 28.
Stepping in now, Sidney Davidson, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
McKenzie. Tomlinson.
Into the box, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. And there's strike 3, so we'll into the box now, Cedric Mullins.
Orioles, the right fielder.
And he pops it up.
Number 3.
Paxton has a play, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the first out of the inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Aroldis Chapman enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Standing in now, Richie Martin. Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. Popped him up.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base.